Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Devs, back with another Kamihime project video. There's a few things I gotta cover, so the next thing is going to be after this, but I want to go through this reprint thing pretty quickly. But there's a current event going on right now, which is a reprint for Medusa. If you're using Dark Teams, this is a chance to get some FOB stuff for her. I'm not sure how good it is, but we'll take a look. And of course, since it's dark, white's got the advantage, but there are missions to do, which, if these are right, we'll go over anyways. I'll double check them in game just to be sure. Medusa herself, she's honestly not all that great, but she can indeed help you out if you do happen to need a dark add-on. So there's that. But it's not going to be too much, really. And then on top of that, too, there's also two Ssr Dark Weapons now. It's looking like we have an axe and a sword. Although the sword, I remember, was a Glaive, I believe, but we'll go over it. But this is an advent event, so you need to be able to do all of the stages. I don't know why it says start condition rank 40 or higher, but no, you need rank 40 for Ragnarok. The other ones you don't. So that said, you do need rank 40 in order to be able to start your own Ragnarok. But keep in mind, it's honestly, I remember it being somewhat difficult if you are on the same level as her. And I'm not sure if we get EXP spares or not, but we'll double check. But here's the main thing with her. She's very heavy on damage over time and stuff like Petrify. So you need cleanse, you need some ailment control, because if you don't have it, this fight can get a little bit difficult, provided that you actually are around the level you should be taking these. In my case, I'll blow right through it, especially since my light team is stupidly strong. But here's the main thing you gotta worry about, because it's the same between all of the fights except for Ragnarok, where there's a little bit of difference. But anyways, for the main part, Expert's got 410,000 HP, Ultimate's got 700,000, and Ragnarok's got 2,800,000. She's got normal defense regardless of what goes on. It's just the fact that the only real difference between the fights is how much her raging hits you. But for Expert and Ultimate, she'll do AoE damage with a 4-turn poison in normal mode. Raging mode, it will be hitting you randomly, and you'll also be able to get petrified, so you'll get even more damage if you are petrified. But instead of 3 times, it's 4 times in Ragnarok. And the trigger, there's a chance where any time, it doesn't matter whether it's normal or raging, as long as she's not in stun, there's a chance where she'll do AoE dart damage and put a 4-turn petrification. Petrification's got a chance to make you lose some turns. I do remember that much. And I think it may increase your defense or do something with it, I'm not sure. But keep in mind that you get extra damage from a raging move if you are petrified, so that's a very bad thing to do. So keep that in mind. And then some of the normal enemies too can also do some debuffs like poison and petrification, so be very diligent on the ailment control. Trust me on that one. That said, someone like Vivian's Cleanse will help out. Vicissitudes of Fortune from Mordred will definitely help out quite a bit. Kamihime that can protect against and can help out quite a bit. I know Soul will really be helpful with that one. Just keep in mind, when you are petrified, the damage almost doubles, so yeah. But anyways, going through, like, see, I remember this being a glaive, not a sword, but we'll go over it. This is the one that can final break, this first weapon, and it's the easier of the two to get. The second one's an axe. We'll check and see what it has going for it. Even if you don't intend on using Medusa, just try to get extra copies, because you know add-on orbs are a thing. There's SR materials if you need them. well, equipment really, but they can count as materials too. The books as well, I definitely need those. It says there's these EXP spears, but I'm not sure if we have that implemented yet. DMM got it a lot sooner than we did, apparently. There's also those cores. Now, here's the thing. If you do not, I repeat, if you do not need to use these cores for anything like, say, final breaking weapons, or if you feel like you really don't need to go after the Dragonic Eye Shards, keep in mind that you have to save these up, because 4th tier souls will need these cores for Ragnarok. So they also need those books too. So it may be a good time to start trying to rack up on those too. These silver and gold books. But keep in mind that whether or not you do decide to use them, you still should be getting them regardless. So that is very important that you try to get those. At the time of this video, you already missed out on one. So unfortunately, unless you were on immediately after the maintenance, you've already missed out on one of them. Possibly two, because Ragnarok can drop more than one. Yeah, see, this is a glaive, but like I said, we'll go over things. Because this is actually pretty good, depending on how, depending on what you really need. Now, here's where I said Medusa can help you. She's a character attacking a burst streak increase. Now, those of you that have been on my Discord or even know about the DMM stat a little bit, there's been a few talks of some players actually getting strong enough to the point where they actually need to look towards burst streak damage. That's why she can actually be kind of helpful. And then, of course, if you're a starting player, then, of course, you're probably going to need her, because there's a very decent chance that you may not have a good Dark SSR, even though there is one in Epic Quest. Keep that in mind. But, that's the thing with her. Her summon effect's just poison, so it's not really going to do too much. It's her burst streak increase, because there's not too many of these. And what burst streak is the extra hit after you do all your bursts. Like, say you did 2 bursts, the extra hit's a burst streak. You did 4 hits, the extra hit is still a burst streak. It's just going to be stronger. As far as I know, this is one of the few ways to actually increase the damage on that. We don't know if there's a cap or not, but say you're hitting all the soft caps, like normal attacks and ability damage and burst. Burst streak is the only way you can really do it, aside from raising those soft caps with special stuff. So she may help you out. It may be worth keeping her later down the line, who knows. But given that advents have a tendency to repeat, and there's supposedly permanent versions that come out later down the line, you may be able to get away with selling some copies of her. It's up to you if you truly want to keep her or not, but either way, you should be grinding for her, because at the very least, she's more Idol and Orbs. Now, going on to this Glaive. I actually did have one of these, because my Dark Red did need some HP, so I have 2 of these, in fact. Well, can get 2 of these. But, it starts off with Large Defender. And when you final break it, it gets a small assault. So, it's pretty much like going to end up like my Tsukiyomi bow, only with a weaker assault. But it's still very helpful, because large assault at skill level 30 is still 15%, and then 21% HP is a lot. So yeah, you're still getting roughly a 36% stat difference overall. But it is worth getting, I do believe, so try to grind it out. The other one is also worth getting, this Dark Axe, because of the simple fact that it is large pride with barrage. And quite frankly, barrage is very hard to come across. Even though its increases are pretty small, like there's only a 1% chance if you get it to skill level 20. It's still very hard to come across, and supposedly the barrage caps at 5%. It's not fully confirmed on DMM, but it supposedly caps at 5%. So yeah, but it's got large pride, so that's even more assault technically. So at skill level 20, it's going to give you at least 10%, and then you get up to another 19% more based on your HP. So both of these weapons are definitely worth going after. For the Ssr weapons, it's more if you need them, because of course some people use Ssr weapons in order to get the phantom weapon effects. Me personally, I think you probably shouldn't force it unless you're like maybe 1 or 2 away. But there's these as well. 2 of them come with Defender, but the Hammer's the one that comes with Assault. So keep that in mind. The ones with Defender also seem to have more HP apparently, which is fitting if you want to be honest. And the challenges is to do lightning, but also the rarity levels too. So basically just go through with our Kamihime and then make sure you clear ultimate with lightning. And it goes without saying, do them without elixirs, you get extra stuff too. But that's pretty much it for this. Like I said, I tried to go through this as quick as possible because there's another part of this video in which case I have to literally go to this. Because there's a lot of stuff going on and you definitely want to pay attention. There's also going to be an extra part of the video thanks to that. But anyways, before I even hop into here, let's check the news tabs. Now, there's new gacha campaigns and whatnot. But there's a game balance change, there's half AP campaigns and all that too. It is worth going after all this stuff, believe me guys. But anyways, campaigns for gacha. Starting off, Last Chance Christmas Gacha. If you want some of the previous Christmas characters like Nephthys and Naruto-Tep, I don't know how to pronounce the name really, and Kamadeva, go after them. There's an Element Fiesta Gacha where you can go after a specific element. I don't know if it's complete element, but 2 of the pools are guaranteed SR of the element you choose. So there you go. You get free gacha pulls. Yes, I'm not kidding on that one. You get free gacha pulls. This one says 1 free time per day. I don't know if it's a 10 draw per day, but there definitely is a 10 draw in there. So double check the gachas. As in the paid gachas, you will be able to draw those for free. If I'm correct, they'll do it like last time where you get a free 10 draw and then you get a free single draw every time. So keep that in mind. New character. There's Water Diana. I don't know how good she is, but by the looks of things, she could be limited. So make your decision on if you want her or not. I may go over her. In fact, no, I probably will go over her. Well, I should be able to see what she has in game, so keep that in mind. Double checking these maintenance notes. There's more epic quests. There's another raid. Raiko's now able to be awakened, and some weapons are now able to hit final break limit. This is a lot of stuff. So on top of the Medusa rematch, if you have Raiko, you can awaken her now. If you're interested in the Guardian raids, we just got the Thunder one. And the Thunder one, I remember, had some pretty good weapons. New epic quest. I'm not sure which one this is. I don't remember. I think it may be, I remember it might be a dark one or a fire one. I don't know. I gotta double check. But yeah, there's new holy treasures added because of the simple fact that we can actually do, Thunder Guardian. So there's new Thunder treasures to trade for. And keep in mind that there's also a Thunder add-on for doing it too. You need treasures and Cavis. And speaking of the Cavis, we'll get to something later because you can probably see it at the bottom. But anyways, these weapons can now final break. This Bushin Goku blade, I think I just pulled it. That might be Takemi Nikata's weapon. Crazy Bloody Nail. I think that was Kali's weapon. I might have pulled that recently too. I don't remember the rest of these weapons. But if you have any of these weapons named right here, double check the news or check your inventory. You can now final break them. So if you've been getting duplicates or bricking them, rest assured your efforts have paid off. Now, here's something very, 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 very good. These raids have now been rebalanced. That means they've been, for more or less, nerfed. But I have to point them all out now. Fire Ultimate, as an Ultimate Catastrophe Fire, has been nerfed. Both versions of Water Catastrophe have been nerfed. Ragnarok Thunder has been nerfed. Both versions of Light Catastrophe has been nerfed. And I've been waiting for that one because the Light Ragnarok is extraordinarily difficult. She was easily the hardest fight in the game until this nerf. And now Dark Ultimate has also been nerfed. So look forward to grinding these out because we now have gotten them a lot weaker. And then also, if you've been grinding out for Raid Kamihime weapon tickets, all of these characters have just recently been added. Some of them are pretty recent too, like really recent. I think Ithaqua was the one that came out right before our last raid event. But yeah, these are now added to the Raid Kamihime weapon tickets. So if you were trying to hunt down their weapons, because remember one of them was a vigor weapon. But if you were trying to hunt down their weapons, so be it. If you were trying to pull them and you missed out, you have a chance. You can get Raid Kamihime weapon tickets from this advent, so keep that in mind. And then game balances is check relative notice, so we're going to go to that next. So here's a few things. These Eidolons have been improved. I don't know if it's changed their max amounts. Yeah, it seems like it has changed their max amounts. And Kieran's got a little bit of a boost too. I'm actually looking forward to that. So, okay. The 4 120% Eidolons are now capable of hitting 140% out the gate. So that gives them 160% max. The counterattack effect on Hanuman is also increased, so that makes her even stronger as a summon. Kieran has gotten an increase on her summon effect as well. Instead of giving some resistance, it's a flat-out affliction null. It'll be pretty good for this too, since you do need Thunder. So if you happen to have it, there you go. But as far as I can tell, this is pretty good. Now, this Kami Pro Fiesta, this will explain a few things too, because this is also some stuff to go over. Trust me, there was a lot. There's a lot. Now, first thing, clear as they said, oh, it says every day you get a free 10 chain. Ooh, so we just missed one. So it is every day for a free 10 pull. Just missed one. Ugh, that kind of sucks. So go in there, check it every day, free 10 draw. That's what it's saying. Accessory quests. Every single one of them is now opened. The AP consumption's halved, and you can challenge them 9 times a day. Go in there and grind the ever-loving crap out of the stuff you want. Honestly, I think they did the first two just because of the simple fact that, oh hey, they screwed up on the accessory quest, probably felt bad about it. I don't know. Can't confirm it. That's still very good. Raid quests. It is half consumption. Period. So AP, BP half. You get login bonuses for both accessories and raid quests. Keep in mind. And then there's a login bonus for magic jewels. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. So quite frankly, there's quite a bit to really go over. But keep in mind, grind the ever-loving crap out of your accessory quests because now they let us do that. Get your free pulls, get a lot of free stuff, go for it. Just, I'm not going to do the meme. Just go for it, you'll enjoy it. You will really enjoy it. In fact, I got union message, I got request to join unions, yeah. I'm going to go over that later, but since we get free 10 draws, let's go abuse it. Okay, it may just be in the normal one then. It's not on a new character. Yeah, this daily selection thing. So 10 draw, go for it. My pulls have been pretty bad luck. See, I got the most basic pull right now. So honestly, I didn't really have my hopes up too much. But if I get something new, so be it. Yeah, I didn't get much of crap, but still, free 10 draw. Enjoy. I'm still not complaining. And if I really wanted to, I can go after this, but Quite frankly, I feel like I might need to. So you can actually go in here and double check what they do. I should start doing that a lot more from now on. I don't have exact details, but yeah, this is looking very good already. So she'll heal everybody and give a large defense up. She can apply vigor to everybody, and her max damage to herself will go up. All allies max burst damage up, and then on top of that, you also get an instant fill on her, and her combo rates up. Honestly, she's worth falling for. I can tell just off of that. She's worth falling for, so do it. Especially since you'll easily replace Aphrodite or Ssr Nike if you happen to get her. So I'm going to take a few cracks at her right now, in fact. But I will skip if I don't see a gold door. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Yeah, no gold door. Okay. It was worth a shot. Now, I don't know if I have anything else that's really... Oh yeah, the element. I don't know if this is all specific to one element or not. I'm about to double check. Yeah, it says only. So it is strictly only that element, and you get 2 guaranteed SR among it. If you can, do it. My case, I won't be able to do it until next week, if anything. But, that's pretty much it for that. This epic quest, I gotta find out which one that is. Okay, fire, water, wind, thunder. I didn't even get the add-ons from these, so it is dark. Okay, this looks like... Yeah, this is trivia. Also, if you go into these epic quests, you'll immediately get the character. So, if you have missed out on the characters from these raids, you can instantly get them by going in here. So for newer players, you can easily start making some SR teams, at the very least. We'll even get an update on the gacha too, where it'll start letting you pull some SR characters as well, the gem gacha. I don't know if it's better or worse for the weapons and all that. Speaking of weapons, this dark weapon, Assault Barrage. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Even though it doesn't FLB, definitely worth it. So, there you go. Other than that, Trivia herself, she's okay. But that's only for her summon effect. Her add-on effect is her main draw point because she's practically like Tiamat, but with nowhere near the stats. If you do need a dark elemental attack add-on, then she's a way to go because it's better than the other one, Doahan, I do believe. And it looks like they did restock the SSR. No, they didn't. They didn't. Like, Doahan is decent enough because it's a soul plus a defender, but now we have an elemental one, so there you go. That's all I can say about that, really. And like I said, the raids have gotten some better stuff because it's much easier to deal with this crap. I haven't even done all the rank 7s or all the rank 6s for that matter, as you can see. But since we get 9 runs per day, you know I'm focusing my behind off on freaking light. And it says 13 days of this, so we get 2 weeks. And if you really want to go mixed element, there you go. But my suggestion to you, pick the element you're most focused on. Like if you're focused on light or focused on dark or whatever, because getting the perfect accessories is very tricky. But I'm going to be grinding the crap out of this because keep this in mind, 9 runs a day for 2 weeks. That's insane. That is almost 140 runs. That is, I do believe, okay, just going up, just rounding it up right out the gate. That is 140 runs. That is 280 SSR accessories you can get, and the majority of them can be ancient. Because the ancient drop rates on rank 7 is amazing. Abuse the hell out of this. This is the one time we can abuse the hell out of it. It is indeed put in there as a thing. So, do it. I'm going to be doing it right after this. Also, yeah, I haven't done Ragnarok on this one, unfortunately. This is a new fight. I may go over her stuff in a different video pretty soon, but if not, she's going to be combined with the other ones because we still don't have water and fire. And don't worry, eventually there's going to be one for here too, but unfortunately, you only get one guaranteed run when she shows. After that, it's at random. Hopefully there's a notification if it's the case. Now, going for the event mission, I have to confirm it. This is the last thing I really need to do. Yeah, it is indeed Thunder, so yeah. You'll probably see me do Thunder R for that. I'm not sure who I will use, but I do have a decent handful of Thunder characters. I know one of them counts as a damage null too. But well, it's not really a damage null, but you get what I mean. But anyways, that's all for this. There was a lot of stuff to cover, so you see why I tried to quickly go through the reprint thing. My suggestion to you, grind out as much as the event as you can. Grind out as much as the accessory quests as you can. And try to keep up on guild order if you can too, because we're about to switch back over to the older set, where you had other enemies instead of like pretty much a boss gauntlet. So it'll go back to Crom and all of them. But definitely abuse the ever-loving hell out of the accessory quest. That's the best way I can put it. You get 9 runs per day. I am almost certain that this is to make up for the fact that we had so much crap with accessories and whatnot. And then some players decided to quit too. I probably wish they didn't now. But yeah, you can make up so much stuff just off of that. For those of you that have abused a bug too, I honestly have to say this again as well. But as mean as it sounds, you kind of did bring it upon yourself because of the fact that you abused the bug that really wasn't supposed to be there. If you actually did sit back like somebody who reasonably should have did it like I did, where I only did up to 3 runs, because I only got 2 of the win, but I did 3 of the light. If you would have stopped there, you would have gotten nothing but benefits. So you may have lost some of your accessories or whatnot that got enhanced by the extra runs. I'm not fully sure on what went down, but I do know they have touched other elements, and some players quit because of it. But quite frankly, as mean as it sounds, you kind of did bring it upon yourself. So that's all I really have to say. Just make up what you've lost. Those of you that didn't abuse a bug, good for you. We're getting rewarded for that, apparently, because we have nothing but extra stuff to go after. So enjoy. But just keep in mind that this may indeed be something that only we get to, because it hasn't happened on English DMM or the Japanese Kamihime on DMM. So DMM entirely has not been hit with that bug. So we may be getting this because of that. Who knows? But anyways, that's all I have to say. Enjoy the free stuff, enjoy the extra runs, enjoy the easier raids, because I was so waiting for that. Even the light ultimate will be a little bit easier because her HP is cut down. That's what they did for a lot of these. They cut their HP down. But her HP is going to be cut down. She could stop removing your buffs as well, because she did that too. Most people don't know that. But I'm so looking forward to that. Ragnarok has gotten exponentially easier, because I can tell you out the gate, she's got no raging trigger anymore. That means she will not go into raging instantly after 9 turns. That makes her immensely easier. You do not know how much that matters, because of the fact that when she's in raging and she nukes, she tries to eliminate somebody, period. Worst case, I have taken over 40,000 damage per hit, and she hits you 5 times. Yeah, good luck surviving that. You need an insane damage cut or just flat out nullifying it. and Light's not too good with that. But that alone helps. Her additional lackeys also stop buffing as much too. There's 2 buffs that don't pop up outright, I believe. But it helps so much, it really does. So I'm probably going to be doing quite a few of those along with the event. But there's no rush on the permanent raids though either. Keep that in mind. Your main focus is trying to abuse the crap out of this event because there's some very good dark weapons. Definitely abuse the crap out of the accessory quest. I cannot stress that enough. You do not know how much you can get out of this, considering the fact that we get to pick our elements and there's triple the runs. So grind the crap out of them. Do it. Grind the crap out of them. And then on top of that too, there's also the gacha. We get free 10 draws every day. I don't know how long it's really going to last. I think it said like maybe a week, but abuse it. There's so much stuff that's going on with this. Enjoy. Heck, if anybody is re-rolling, now's the best time to actually do it. If you ask me, because you get the free 10 draw on top of whatever magic jewels they try to feed you. So, yeah, now's a very good time for people to re-roll if you're actually that new into the game. If you do need to re-roll, then there's a process with that. But anyways, this video is going on long enough. I've stressed my point out enough. Pull the free 10 draw. Do the accessory quest. And definitely try to make the most out of this advent, because there's actually some pretty good weapons in there. Even if they don't FLB, they're still pretty good. But anyways, that's all for this. More of this is definitely going to come soon. I'm going to start grinding the crap out of this, guys. I kind of wish I logged on earlier before the day switched over, because I would have got another free 10 draw and more accessory quest runs. But anyways, that's all for now, guys. Take care.